Hey guys, we are back with some more Wolfsburg Wolves franchise mode, and in this one, we are up against the San Jose Sharks in round number 3 for a second year in a row. Let's check out the lines of the San Jose Sharks, and boy, their forward core is something. As we take another look at it, Urquhart, Drouin, and Dryden, and then the second line, Tuck, Hurdle, and Hartikainen. Then you have Theodore, the 87 overall, 20 years of age Theodore, with Howden and Meyer. And then Kaminsky with Comfort and Lalime. And then on defense, you have Kylington with Kapitanov. And then Ozens with Merkley. And Mueller with Carlo. And then in goal, you have the Conn Smythe winner from last year, Jan Stumpel. And Phil Kavanaugh. And scratch, you have Evgeny Dadonov, Kevin LeBanc, and Ethan Bear. So let's get right into it. We have Kalle Rodin still in net, as he's been tremendous over these past, series and a half? Because he got in there for game number, 5 in the first series. So, yeah, I mean, he's been tremendous. Demko, again, it's not that he was playing bad. We just weren't winning. And something had to change. We had to throw Rodin in there. And he created a spark for this team that wasn't there when Demko was playing. And you know what? I'm going to stick with the hot hand. Going into San Jose. We're in Wolfsburg first. So here we go. First period. Nothing doing. 10 shots to 11 in favor of San Jose. Second period. All right, there you go. Erpunktet Yorgaho with the goal on Stumpel. Hurdle with the goal on Rodin. But Aaron Zanetti with the goal on Stumpel. So here we go. Third period. Please hold the lead. Get me one more goal. Maybe two if you want to. Power play for San Jose was killed off very nicely. Almost halfway through. We're more than halfway through now. And the goal by Maddox Homer on Stumpel. Let's go. From the dot, pretty much, of the faceoffs. And Erpunktet Yorgaho once again makes it 4-1 in game number 1 of the Western Conference Finals. Let's go. And that'll be a 4-1 win over the San Jose Sharks. 3 stars of the game. The takeaway master, Maddox Homer, and Erpunktet Yorgaho. Oh boy. What a first line we have. And obviously, they have a pretty good first line as well. But I think ours is better built for the playoffs. And obviously, time will tell that as per the course of this series. So here we go. First period in game number 2. And that'll be a goal by Urquhart on Rodin. It was only a matter of time before he got on the board. Second period. Not good. Jonathan Drouin on Rodin. So as soon as I say our first line is more built for the playoffs, their first line comes in with 2 goals. Not good. Third period. Let's go. Come on, boys. Tomas Hurdle with the goal on Rodin. So there's Rodin's first 3-goal game, I believe, in a while. Since the start of the second round, really. And takeaway master Tom Mayer with a goal. Give me another one. Maddox Homer. Our first line coming in clutch. Give me another one. Give me another. Another one, please. Late. No, okay. Too little, too late. If we hadn't let in that goal by Hurdle, it would have been a tie game. You hate to see it. You really hate to see it. Stumpel with the first star of the game. Mayer, second star Drouin, third star. So, yeah, could have been better for sure. Could have been worse. So, I'm not going to complain too much. We got the clutch goals, but not enough of them. We got some decent goaltending, but not the best. So, let's build on that performance in game number 3, and let's more or less replicate what we did in game number 1, or at least try our best to. So, here we go. First period. Nothing doing. I'll take it. 12 shots to 8. Second period. Dryden and Lalime on Rodin. Got a big third period coming up here. Shots are 20-19 in favor of San Jose, and they keep piling them on now. And yeah, Brett Howden on Rodin. We're going to need another 3-goal comeback here as well. We didn't get the comeback completely last time, but we got 2 goals to get within reach. So I'd love a goal right now. Not happening. Not happening. Yeah. That is a 3-0 shutout victory for the San Jose Sharks. And of course, Rope Hintz has been injured with a sore shoulder. Man, tongue twisters. A sore shoulder until May 22nd. I'm not sure when that is. That might be, it's about a week from now. All right, so I'm going to get, who is it back in? Yanni Gourde. And we're going to have to put, I think it's going to be Pearson on. You know what? I could spread out Point and Trocheck. How's the second line been doing? Point's been invisible. Zanetti, he hasn't been doing too bad, but I think I'm going to put Point on the third line. He's just been nowhere to be found in these playoffs for the most part. So we're going to try Gourde. Getting Gourde right in there onto the second line with Trocheck and Zanetti. And yeah, that's really about all I can do. Unless, you know, is there maybe we've only scored 2 goals in the past 2 games, so maybe there is another line change I want to do. I'm not breaking up that first line. That first line's perfect. You know what? I'll put Gurianov on the second line instead. And Zanetti, Trocheck. We'll get Miller on the third line, switch with Gourde. So then it's Point, Miller, and Niederberger. Gourde, Pearson, Stahlberg. There's not really much I can do. That I would feel comfortable doing anyway. I could always spread out Lindholm and Provorov again, but then again, we've seen our best success when they've been together, so I don't think I want to do that. And Rodin, none of our losses so far in this series have really been his fault. In game number 2, it was a 3-2 loss, so neither really our offense nor our defense or goaltending was really there. And a 3-0 loss, of course, our offense was not there at all, so you can't really blame Rodin too much for those 2 losses. You really can't. We're going to go into game number 4 here with the lines that we have set. And it looks like Buffalo is up 3-0 against Tampa. So we'll see if they can come back from that. And we're hoping to come back from this deficit against the San Jose Sharks. Now, is there anything I could do for the power play? Because I just have this gut feeling that the power play is absolutely horrible. So our goals against per game isn't bad at all, obviously, 2.38. Goals for per game could be better. I mean, we're up there at 2.63, but San Jose is up there at 3.25. Give me a break. Power play, let's see. This should be interesting. So our power play is actually the best power play in the playoffs right now. 21.6 power play, so we don't need to change the power play at all. So I guess it's just it might just be that San Jose is capable of scoring so many goals, and we're gonna have to stop them somehow. So do I make a switch to Demko here? No, we're gonna stick with these lines. We are definitely going to stick with these lines. I don't know why I went on the calendar, but maybe if we lose another one, then we'll get Demko in there, because then we'd be down 3-1. But for right now, we're going to trust Rodin to have an absolutely stellar game. I'm talking 2 or less goals. First period. There you go. Kuleshov and Zanetti on Stumple. And then Tuck on Rodin. Second period. There you go. Lindholm and Niederberger on Stumple. There's the offense that I know. Third period, should be no problems. Just shut it down, Rodin, and we will have a tie series. So I would love that very much. Power play for Wolfsburg, 5-on-3 power play, get it done? No, all right. So I can't really rip it too much. We have the best power play in the playoffs right now, so I'm not going to complain. And Pearson with the 5-1 dagger on Stumple to put that game away, and we are now tied in the Western Conference Finals, 2-2. Calle Rodin, the first star of the game. Seth Jones with 2 assists. And Zanetti with the goal for the third star of the game. So since we won that one 5-1, I'm keeping Rodin in. Every time that he's had a not so great game, I mean, it's not that 3 goals is terrible. It's just not ideal. He comes back with a 1-goal performance, so we're going to leave him in there. Game number 5 against San Jose. This is a key game here. If we win this, we have a pretty solid shot. If not, then San Jose could probably put us away. So here we go. Let's go the slow simulation for us. First period here. Come on now, get some shots on net. And we should be good, because when we get shots on net, we're pretty good at scoring them. Come on. Do something. Power play? No, okay. End of the first. Nothing. I will definitely take it. 11-8 are the shots in favor of your Wolfsburg Wolves. Second period. Now underway. And it looks like it's a relatively even game. Power play. There it is. Todd Mayer on Stumple. The clutch attribute coming in the clutch. But there's Alex Tuck with a goal right after, 5 minutes afterward on Rodin. So, yeah, it's a close series. This is a really close series. Evenly matched teams here. It looks like going into the third period, tied 1-1. Get that dagger to put us up. Maddox homer. Speaking of clutch, there it is. The embodiment of clutch in these playoffs are Maddox homer and Yorgaho, but there's Tomas Hertl with the equalizer, but then Felipe Theodore with a goal on Rodin. So that makes it 3-2. Come on. First line. Get it done. No, we're going down 3-2. Not good. Not good at all. Homer was the first star of the game, but Hertl and Stumple. Yeah, Stumple was pretty good. Don't let this happen again, boys. The San Jose Sharks, for some reason, have our number, it appears, in the playoffs, but we're not going to let that get to us just yet. We have to figure out a way to beat these Sharks. So let's see. What is the second line down here? Zanetti had a goal. Trocheck, Guryanov. I'm not sure if anyone besides the first line has been doing anything, it seems like, because I see these three guys all the time on the score sheet, but I'm not seeing guys like, especially not Point. I mean, Point has had a couple assists recently, so the third line's good, or at least somewhat good now. I'm not seeing Guryanov a whole lot. Trocheck, neither. And then Zanetti had a goal recently. Yanni Gourde, 1 point. Pablo Pearson with 3 goals. Stahlberg with 1. Kuleshov, Jones, Lindholm, Provorov. I'm just trying to find something here to maybe kickstart us, because do I put Demko back in is the question. He's got that 81 for poise, but then again, Rodin's been real solid. Rodin has been absolutely solid, and whenever he has a bad game, he usually comes back with a good one. So I don't know what to do. Rupe Hintz, he is partially injured. Do I want to risk injuring him again in order to bring him back? I don't know who I would replace him with, though, because he hasn't exactly been lighting it up either. Yeah, we gotta rely on this first line, man. It's pretty much our only thing that's really going offensively right now. And I mean, obviously the power play is doing pretty well as well, and the penalty kill at last checked anyway is doing fine. So really, it's that first line. We gotta rely on that first line heavily. So game number 6. Yeah, we gotta get it going 5-on-5 scoring. Other than the first line, we have just pretty much no one else besides maybe Zanetti, and then the first line has been scoring any points at all. So come on, depth scoring, I need you here. First line, I need you as well, obviously, as we do every night, but you know what, it's time for the depth to step up in this game. I'm calling the depth out. First period underway. Come on, boys. Get me an early goal. Get me an early goal, Wolfsburg. Oh no, Hart to Kynan on Rodin. Power play, nothing doing. But there it is. Aaron Zanetti moved onto the third line and he gets a goal. Let's go. Zanetti's been pretty clutch as well. I mean, not obviously as clutch as Home or Naho have been, but he's been pretty good. He's definitely been our best depth player. Well, depth in terms of where he is in the lineup. I wouldn't say he's entirely just depth, but he's definitely been pretty good so far these playoffs, especially in the past couple of games. So here we go. Second period underway. Get me an early one, Wolfsburg. Get me an early one, and we do not have an early one. But there it is. Tim Bohinski on Stupel. Let's go, Bohinski. Get me another one, Wolfsburg. Get me another one. Are we going to game number 7? Or will the San Jose Sharks put a stop to our playoff run here once again in round number 3? All right, come on, boys. We're up 2-1. Come on, Rodin. Come on, offense. Let's go. Give me another goal, Wolfsburg. Give me another goal. Power play. Power play, nothing doing. Dryden on Rodin. Not good. Their first line, man. Their first line's going. Howden. No. Don't do this. Don't do this, Theodore. The Sharks. The Sharks have our number. Oh, my God.